Hey guys, Jen here from Craft Penguin Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do some back planning in my Penny Pages A5 wide vertical. This is my memory planner. We're going to be doing the week of July 3rd through the 9th. Yes, I am that far behind still because I haven't touched it since I literally did the last video. I digress. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and use this mini kit from formerly Keep It Simple stickers, but now stickers by Jackie M. So we have this mini kit here, these 3 pages, but I also, because for whatever reason I don't have, I didn't grab the date cover sheet to go with this. This date covers sheet, this is from a Plan with Peggy Co. kit. And then, of course, I pulled some beautiful underlays from my shop out to work with this. So what we're going to do today, I'm not going to full-on memory plan this. I'm going to get the base spread laid out with you so that way I can go back and just fill it in. And hopefully that'll speed things up just a smidge. So this is the 3rd. And it'll be less crazy, you know, it's less crazy for me with the whole setup breakdown and figuring all the things out. Now, if this part doesn't go too long, I may do a second spread with you. I did pull out all the things to do the following week the same way, just do a quick base spread because it'll be faster for me to look back and just pull stuff out on my own. After, because I'm so far behind, it would be probably quicker to do it this way. So let's try it and see what we can do. You guys, it has been a week and I am tired. I am very, very tired. So I know I mentioned on here on Tuesday, I haven't posted it or said anything about it anywhere else. But I mentioned it on here on Tuesday that I started doing DoorDash. And you guys, I am tired. I am just downright tired. I have not worked outside of the home in over 7 years. I have worked strictly my own small business with my own schedule. And that's it. So I'm not used to getting out that much. I'm not used to doing all the running around and whatnot. I also have to be careful because of my back and things like that too. So there's things that with DoorDash that I'm having to keep an eye for. But yeah, it has been a week trying to adjust. I had plans to go out today, but I don't think that's going to happen because I am just terribly tired. So Monday was, you know, just I did my post office run because I got all the orders done earlier, you know, over the weekend. I think I did those on Sunday. I got whatever orders I had done and out on, you know, from the weekend. I did those on Sundays so that way Monday I wouldn't have to deal with all of them, and did my post office run. Had plans to do like a lot more work than I did on Monday, but it kind of got derailed a little bit because I had someone message me asking about a custom order and I kind of just jumped right on in. All right, so I pulled this washi out because I figured it would fit and it's red and white and it just kind of works. So that's what we're going to use up top. So I ended up spending a lot of Monday doing a custom order. And it's surprisingly for someone who's not even in the planning community. They're a bud tender. I don't claim to know much about that kind of thing, but, you know, they wanted to have some custom stickers for their little book, their review book kind of thing. And So I designed up some things for them that they were looking for different flavors and scents and, you know. Oh, that's cute. I like that. All right. Now let's do it again over on the other side. So got all that done, and I hope he likes them. Haven't heard back yet. Hopefully everything was sized right. He showed me photos of where he wanted to use it and all that, and gave me general size ideas and stuff. So it was kind of cool to be able to work on. It's been a while since I've done like a complete custom like that, to be honest. But it was kind of cool to be able to work on something for somebody who's not even in the planning community. That was kind of cool. I mean, I know there's people who use some of my tiny stickers for book annotating, which I want to be able to create some more stuff because I have a customer who had asked about a lot of that, and I need to figure out and take time to work on those kind of things. But it's really interesting to see how some of the stuff that I offer is being used in other areas as well as just planning, and that's pretty awesome. I love it. So yeah, so Monday I spent doing a lot of, you know, CPP stuff, and part of that obviously included, you know, custom. And then Tuesday is where everything got crazy, or started to, because I did my, if you hear my neighbor's dogs, I apologize, or you're welcome, whichever it may be. I really like that. Okay, that's really cool. So, lost my train of thought. Yeah, so Tuesday, it got a little bit crazy. I figured go ahead and get my, you know, whatever. I always start the day doing whatever orders I may have. And then I go from there. So I did whatever orders I had for the day, and then took off to go do allergy shots. But I figured since I was doing allergy shots that I was going to be kind of sort of down in the right area to do my first dash, which is what they call, you know, the runs for a DoorDash. So I was like, all right, well, I will do my shots, and then I will go online, and we'll see what happens. So I did, and I did several orders, and I don't know, which one do I want to use over on the sidebar? Because they're all kind of nice. I like them all. Maybe that one, because it's kind of like the whole red, white, and blue. It'd actually help if you actually push down, Jen. Words. Where are my words? All right. So I did some running around, you know, doing different orders, and I came home, and you guys, I was so tired. Like, I have not worked that hard in, oh geez, I don't know how long. I mean, and honestly, it wasn't that it was hard. It's not hard at all, actually. It's just, it keeps you on your toes, because once you get going, you're going. And it's just busy. You get an order, you know, it comes in, your offer comes in for that order. You accept it or decline it. If you accept it, then you immediately go to that restaurant where, or, I mean, it can be some others. There are some other options where it may pop up to, let's use this one here because I don't want to use all the, I don't want two red ones like over here. But let me, I gotta get some headers and stuff down too. Make sure I get that in the right exact spot. Blue. So I also need to put these down. The, wow. I literally cannot word today, can I? Oh, that's funny. It's gonna land like this, I'm pretty sure. It's fine. Words, 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 words. My brain is not wording, or my brain is not processing what is red. So I did the things. If the box is there, then this is going to be here. That's what I was trying to get to. All right. Yeah, I did all my runs. I had 4 deliveries that day. Do I remember everything? No, at this point, because I've done a total of 15 deliveries now, so I don't remember my first day's ones as much. But if you want to know more about how that day went, go back to Tuesday's video, because I talked all about it. So but Tuesday I did that, and then I came home and I filmed, and I literally crashed after that pretty much. I think from there I pretty much just sat down and just did nothing the rest of the night. I was too tired to do much of anything. It just wore me out. And it's because, you know, there's a lot of apartments. I'm going to say that. There's a lot of apartments, which means stairs. And so that's fun on my breathing. Fun in, oh, I didn't put this box down yet. I'm like, where's the box? Yeah, it's right here in my hand. Fun in, you know, a sarcastic manner is what I'm saying. But this one's gonna be blue because it's before the gray. There you go. Yeah, so we're not gonna do too much more than this. Kind of basic. I do have like the stuff to put the trucks down, but yeah, this is kind of the basic of what we're gonna do. So we probably will get 2 weeks done, especially because my brain ain't braining. That if that just says how tired I am, that's just where I'm at. So yeah, I didn't really do much after that Tuesday. After I filmed, it was pretty much a done deal. I could barely function after that the rest of the day because I was just pure tired. And then Wednesday was focus on my shop kind of day. I did not go out doing DoorDash at all on Wednesday. Because, well, you know, I have things to do, and my shop is still my #1 priority. Just because I'm doing the DoorDash does not mean I'm like going to put the shop aside. You know what I mean? The shop is still my number one focus and priority. So don't worry about that. I'm still going to take care of you guys first. You're my number one priority. So I need to just like, because normally I go around, but I was trying to break up the grays and the, yeah, red and blue. So, blah, 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 blah. Which color is this one going to be? Because it's after the gray. Blue. Which is on my hand, so we're good. Which means that last one should be red. Okay. Yeah, so the DoorDash is definitely keeping me busy. The thing is, right now with football season, I have to look at days and times that are going to be busy based on football season. But also in general, weekends are going to be the busiest time. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Some with Thursday and Monday with football season and things like that will be a little bit busier. But I personally am not going to be out doing DoorDash past like 6:30 or 7. I'm not going out real late. And there's a lot of areas where I am declining orders for because I don't want to be in those areas. If you know what I mean, they aren't the best neighborhoods to go into. And I'm just not going to put myself into that situation. So, yeah, we're just going to use this one down here on the sidebar because we have it and we can. Beautiful. Now, the question is, does this... Yes, it does. I thought so. I was like, does it have a, habit tracker thingy? Because this will be where I put my little no spin tracker. And yes, I do write down in my daily whether or not I ordered stickers or not. So I can still go back and mark this in. It's still something I can do. Beyond that, I don't know what else I'm going to put in this sidebar. I may find, I have some sticker books that I could put, I could maybe see if there's any like 4th of July-ish type stickers and just put like quotes or whatever down on that side. I don't know. Oh wow, guys, the base layout of this is gorgeous. It absolutely, I'm glad I used these underlays with it too. Let's go ahead and stick this weekend banner down. We're gonna put I don't know if I want to put boxes in here or not, or if I just want to wait and see what I actually need and then fill in from there, because otherwise I might end up with just blank boxes. So we may just hold that and I will fill in as it goes. But I do need to put down trucks. And we all know that I do my Hallmark on Saturdays, so I'm going to stick that down anyways. So these are from Beyond Paper Flowers. But let's see, it should be 7, yeah. Because I honestly don't remember right now when Dave was home. It wasn't this week and it wasn't the next week. So, because I actually have a sticky note hanging up right there on my washi drawer that has dates that I need to write in all these, because this was still from before I started writing them in my planner, so that way I didn't have a million stickies. Yeah, I started doing that when I was getting behind on this planner after a little while. So, but yeah, DoorDash is going to cause me to probably change up some things. I may change up the schedule here for YouTube. I may also change new release schedule. And I'll tell you why here in a minute, because wow. Thursday, I actually did do some work for both, my shop, and I did some DoorDash. Thursday, basically, I think I ran out, like, more in the evening. It was probably, like, 4 to 6-ish. No, you know what? I think it was supposed to be, like, 4 to 6:30 or something, and I ended up not getting home till almost 7. Because the way it's been doing... All right, we're going to stop with this one for now. Well, I say for now, but we are going to stop on this one. I will finish this spread off camera where I can go back into my planner and then just quickly add in stuff. It'll be easier that way. So what we're going to do is we will flip this one over. This one can go back in here because this sheet is done. And we'll pull this one out and we'll do the next week. So this will be July 10th through 16th. So let me shift gears here. Let's grab this stuff because that's what we're going to be using. This was my husband's birthday week, so I grabbed out this kit from the Penny Pages with Millie. Obviously, I've used some of this. If you remember way back in July when I did like some daily spreads, I've used certain stickers off of some of this already. And so there's that. And I just grabbed these dot underlays from my shop too. But, and I pulled out date dots from Cheerful Planner Girl. This was the 10th. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, Thursday I did do my first run, but I've noticed that, just because you say your dash is going to end at a certain time, if you accept an order, like close to the time you're supposed to be getting off, you're going to be well beyond that. So you just have to be prepared. So I'm thinking I need to put myself to end my dash. Of course, I would pick the one spot of these where the 15 is gone. So I guess I get to rate it from up here. Why is it always the 15th that seems to be gone from all my sheets? It's just weird. But I love the fact that she adds these extra circles so I could write one in here to fix that problem. Anyways, so yeah, I didn't get home until after, till almost 7. But the nice thing, what I really liked about that was that last run, it literally pushed me right near home. It's like it realizes that, it's the end of your dash time, even though it's extended because you were out on an order delivery already. By the way, Tombow is always linked down below with my Amazon store, which I have recently updated. Tweezers are from Perfect Friends Co. because I always forget to tell you that. I have recently updated my Amazon store. There's a lot there for more than just planning stuff. I have a little bit of everything in there, so check it out. I do make a very, very small commission if you order anything through there or click into my shop and whatever you order from there, you know, it does help if you do that. It's very, very small, trust me. I've made like $10 in like months. So it's very small, but I do appreciate everybody who clicks through there and orders anything using my Amazon storefront link. But anyways, yeah. So Thursday's order was really nice because it literally dropped me a half mile from my house, which was great. I mean, honestly, when that order came up, I looked twice at it, and ordinarily I wouldn't have accepted it because of the mileage for how much it wanted to pay me. I was like, it's not all that great. However, when I saw the general area that it was going into, and I'm like, I know I'm trying to get home. I'm like, well, yeah, duh, I'm going to accept that because, yeah, I knew I was going to need another washi. I just was trying to figure out how much I'm going to need. So probably another wide washi will be enough. But the question is, do I want to use this purple or do I want to use this happy birthday washi? I know this pink is a bit bright, and this purple, well, there isn't really purple in here, but it's soft. It's like a softer color like these are. So I'm thinking the purple. And you know what? I might do this first. No, maybe we'll do this one, then this one, then that one. All right, let's just do it. I said this one, that one, that one. Okay. Apparently I can't plan and talk and all that today. I'm sorry, guys. But, that last one took me right by the house, which I was, you know, happy about. Because one of the things that I have to consider with DoorDash is mileage deductions for taxes and stuff. So I can only count mileage when I'm actually driving for orders. The commute to wherever I decide to sit and wait to pick up orders doesn't count. The commute home doesn't count. So if I can pick up, you know, I won't get a tax deduction off of, you know, I can't count mileage for that. Only mileage for being on the order can I physically count. When I'm physically running with, you know, orders and stuff. So, to and from deliveries. So, it was nice that it was really close by. Yesterday's didn't drop me quite so close, but it still tried to work me closer to home, which I appreciated. Yesterday's was quite interesting because I was all over the place. Literally the first one took me way the heck out, but it was a high pay offer. And I mean, honestly, it was only 6 miles out, but it was technically out of my zone. So I had to drive back into the zone. That actually is really cute. I'm glad I'm glad I went with that one. I had to drive back into the zone before I could pick up more orders, you know what I mean? So I did have a couple of, you know, dead miles essentially in between, but it worked out. That first order, like I said, was way out, but then I kind of sat there for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes once I pulled back into the hot zone to wait. It took a few good minutes because they were offering peak pay, which is extra bonus pay. It could be $1 per order. It could be, you know, up to like $5 per order. Yesterday's was like, I want to say it was like $1.50 yesterday. From 3:30 to 5:30. So I wanted to go out during that time, but like 3:30 to 4 something wasn't even busy, which is why I didn't start really picking up until after 4 o'clock. Once that hit, though, it was nonstop. So I've got these 3. You know what? To make this easy, I think I'm just going to do 1 color per row. I mean, I do have these ones too, which maybe I'll use some of these on the sidebar. But I think there's 7 of each of these. So I'll just do 1 color per, row to make things easy for myself. So let's just move this one out of the way for now, and we'll go like this. So, maybe this one's cut a little deep. Yep. These headers are cut a little deep, so it's going to take me a minute to peel them off the page here. So yeah. Yesterday's, when I got back into the zone, it sent me to another one that was further away from where I live, closer to the next city over's line, which isn't bad, except when you get a little bit too much further down that way, you get into the downtown area of that. And that's the area I'm trying to avoid. And let me tell you, it kept trying to send me there. I turned down a high pay offer because it was going down that way. I was like, dang. Because that would have been a good run. It wasn't very long of a distance, and it was a double order. But I'm like, no, I'm not going to take it because of where it's going. And it's fine. I have that right. They can't deactivate me for declining orders. It just means I may not get as good of offers sometimes until, my acceptance rate is higher. But I'm not doing this to appease them, So I can choose what I want to order, what I want to deliver and what I don't. So if I'm not comfortable going into an area, I don't have to do that. So, so I totally didn't accept a few offers because of that, but a lot of them I actually accepted yesterday just because they were kind of in the area and it wasn't bad. 3, 6, 7, 8. So there is 8. So I can put one on the sidebar, which is perfect. How about you? So one of the orders I was on, I was literally going into Wawa to pick up an order. As I was driving down close, trying to head back towards, the direction that, okay, so the 11th is was my husband's birthday. So we're going to use this cutie right here for his birthday. Where's my header sheet? I was driving, back towards this hotspot area, closer back this direction instead of being so far away when an order came through to pick up at Wawa. And I'm like, all right, well, and that one was still heading in the direction I wanted to go. So I'm like, all right, that's fine. Let's get that one. I got in there and it wanted to throw me a second offer, picking up at the same exact location, which in theory would have been great, except that it was that second order was going to pull me the other way. And I didn't want that. So I'm like, I declined the second pickup. So then while I was still in there waiting, another offer came across. That was to pick up next door to where I was delivering the order that I was picking up. So I'm like, okay, I'll pick that one up. No big deal. So as I think the third offer came in while I was still there. It was all really close together because one of them, I was delivering, okay, so somebody who was working, they were working and they work at America's Best, obviously, because that's where I delivered it to, and just had to deliver it to the lady who ordered, you know. But so I delivered there. Literally next door was Moe's, which was my next pickup. But literally across the parking lot right there, like literally right there, is a Panera Bread. So the orders that I had were picking up at, you know, I got a double order there to pick up at Moe's, then pick up at Panera, then go drop off at the other locations, which were like halfway to my house. So it worked out just fine. And then after I delivered those two, I ended and went home. But like it was crazy. It was really crazy. And that second one though, I did not like, because the second of those two deliveries I did not like because of where it was located. Is located on a busy street, and there's no place to park on that street safely, clearly. So yeah, these headers section is cut a little on the deep side, so it's a little struggle, guys, to get these off. Which does happen with this paper, because I bet you the rest of these are just fine. I'm going to try to pull the rest of these off and stick them on my hands if I can get them now, because that'll save the struggle later. But yesterday I was literally exhausted because Fridays are my new release day. But Fridays are also a really good day to go out and make some money with DoorDash because it's busy. So yeah, this is why I'm considering changing some things up with my schedule. I worked, no kidding, like I am dead serious when I say this, between CPP and DoorDash, I worked 10 straight hours with pretty much no break. It was absolutely insane. I started at 10 a.m. in my office here, working on releases. Silhouette was fighting me to send what I was trying to print for release to the printer. It just was being difficult for whatever the reason. Don't know why. It just was fighting me, and so it wasted a good amount of time that I could have been, doing something else. But no, it wasted so much time yesterday on me. And so I had to basically choose to stop and, like, I didn't stop really. I was literally working on sending stuff to the printer while I was cooking and eating my breakfast. which I don't really eat until like noon anyways. So it's lunchtime, but I eat my breakfast, you know what I mean? It's all good because I don't get up till 9-ish, 9:30. Anyways, and I'm not usually hungry first thing, so I usually start on orders first and then I'll go into, you know, eating and stuff like that. But yeah, I literally was fighting silhouette the entire time I was trying to eat something. And I tried to get releases up. I was trying to get releases done and up by 3 o'clock when I wanted to be getting out of there for, you know, doing DoorDash. And Silhouette was not having it. So I got everything else done other than the photo. No, I had the photos all done. All I needed to do was listings. And it was crossing the 3 o'clock mark. And I'm like, I would have pushed back going out for DoorDash, except that Peak Pay was on the line. And like, the way it is, if it's Peak Pay from 3:30 to 5:30, well, it's literally 5:29, but you know, it's just easier to say the 5:30 because it's just weird like that. But if it were literally at 5:30 and I were to accept an offer, it's too late. I won't get that Peak Pay. If it were 3:29 right before it went on and I accepted an order, I would not get that Peak Pay. It has to be accepted during that. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, I don't want to go on too early because I want to be able to maximize time within the Peak Pay. Of course, like I said, I wasn't busy until halfway through that Peak Pay hour. So only about half of my deliveries yesterday were during Peak Pay, but it's fine. It's still extra. And I will accept it. And yeah. So I did that. Couldn't get all the listings done before I had to leave. I mean, I didn't have to leave. Like I said, I could have chosen to wait. However, I wanted to maximize that time. So then I immediately came home from doing that and went straight into working on listings. So I didn't have a break until I finished with that. So once I got listings done and everything posted for that and shared, that's when I decided, okay, I could chill now. And my brother had asked if, you know, wanted to maybe go out and do dinner with him. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's great because I'll be, you know, tired after and I'm not going to feel like doing anything, you know, figuring out what to cook or anything like that. So that's exactly what we did. We went out, had dinner. It was really nice. It was great because, like I said, I didn't have to cook or do any of that when I had just finished running around like a chicken with my head cut off all, you know, day long. And that was that. I was so tired after that. And I finally got on Animal Crossing at the end of the day, and like at 10 something last night, 10:30. I don't even remember. It was late. And I was in bed by like, I don't know, midnight-ish. I may try to look into my other sticker books and see if I have like a birthday type quote or sticker or something that I can just stick in here to fill in, because this is really adorable. I think the only thing else that I want to fill in for sure is like I did on the other spread with the trucks and with Hallmark, because this stuff, again, I can go back in and fill in later what oh, you know what, I have all these really cute decos. Maybe let's just use that over here, because if you ordered during a certain time, I think it was Hazel's birthday when she released this, then you got this extra freebie that has the little overlay thing on it. It's really pretty. So, let's just use some of these because it's cute, and that'll fill in the extra space I have. How big is that little banner? Wait, is there a weekend sticker on the other thing? I'm gonna have to look now. But yeah, no exaggeration, I worked a 10 straight hour shift between CPP and DoorDash yesterday, and my body is telling me so today. I had plans on going out this afternoon, evening. It's like 5 o'clock now, so if I were going out, I would be out there right now, because now would be a good time to be out. And I'm worn out. My body was like, nope, you're done. I'm like, okay. So I'm going to take today. Tomorrow I will probably go out. I do have a pizza bag. So, there is a weekend. With football and everything, I can deliver pizza. So, that's not even centered. Come up carefully without ripping. This paper is very easy to rip, even though it's, I don't know, it's just, it rips easy. So there we go. That's more centered. I love the premium matte paper, but man, it does tear easy. So yeah, based on yesterday's experience trying to do new releases and DoorDash, I'm contemplating changing my new release day, which would then end up being probably somewhere midweek, like Wednesday, rather than Friday. And that's just also because Thursdays I do food bank twice a month. So trying to do, I guess it'll go here because the weekend is down there. I don't want to have the same issue where I'm rushing against a clock for releases. Usually on Fridays, once I get releases up, I take the rest of the evening off. But I try to get them done by mid-afternoon, no later than like 5-ish. I don't try to be, 7, 8 o'clock at night doing releases, which is really what happened yesterday. It was like closer to 7 o'clock because of everything. And that was just more stressful on me yesterday. So I will figure it out over the next couple weeks how it's going to work out, and clearly you'll know what's going on. Today, like I said, I'm not out running, but ordinarily Saturdays will be a great day to be. So yeah, we shall see what happens. All right, I love this one too. So we did the 2 spreads. Let me pop this back in here, and I will show you the final spreads one more time. And then, like I said, I will go finally fill in these 2. We've got this one from Keep It Simple Stickers by Jackie M, with a little bit of Plan with Peggy Co. And of course, Beyond Paper Flowers boxes for those. And then we have the Penny Pages, again with the Beyond Paper Flowers boxes. These are both very pretty. Absolutely. And Turf Planner Girl Date Dots. So those will be the final spreads. And that's all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this kind of double pre-plan for a back plan. You know what I'm saying. And if you enjoyed this, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll chat soon. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend.